Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sage and welcome to the Executive Corner. In today's Expert Talk, we have with us Mr. Justin Wastnage, the founder of Vloggi. And in today's show, we will share the insights about creating an innovative video production platform which combines smart video uploads with cloud-based automation that allows businesses to manipulate and license its own content. And as you know, we bring you the industry leaders, successful business owners, market and equity advocates all under the one roof to help you discover the insights of the stock markets and help you understand how you can create multiple passive income streams. Welcome, Justin. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you, and wonderful to be here.
Excellent. So you are the founder of Vloggi, and Vloggi's vision is to democratise video production for businesses. How inspiring. Would you please shed some light on Vloggi's focus on helping businesses create video content and execute brand advocacy content?
Yeah, exactly. So, look, ultimately, the problem that we face in video, as you know, is that we need about 500 times the amount of video that we have today in a decade's time. When you have multiple devices and when you start to have foldable screens and so forth, we're just going to need a lot more video, which is hyper personal, very niche, and very local. And really, video production, even in its cheapest form today, won't even allow that. So instead, we actually came up with about 2 years ago. We came up with a product that turns all of your community and all of your customers into filmmakers, right? So we have a tool that makes it very easy for anybody to upload their footage from their phone and very easy for organizations to actually turn those clips into meaningful video programs.
Fantastic. And we just got a little primer there about how your platform works. So how does your platform help businesses in reducing the cost of video production?
Look, essentially twofold. First of all, we outsource essentially the filming to members of the public. So these are an organization's customers or their community members or even their colleagues actually use their phone to film footage in the first place. And then we have an AI-driven smart video production tool that automates the production of those videos to certain rules. So for a one-off video, we may or may not be suitable. Really what we are is about mass automation of video. So imagine that any brand can turn on a tap to get video reviews. For example, an average e-commerce brand would probably be able to get about 100. We have some clients on our system getting 200 or 300 video clips submitted by their customers every month. And these are turned into either video reviews or compiled into thematic videos.
Okay, sounds very, very interesting. So in your opinion, what are the benefits of replacing influencer content with user-generated videos?
Look, all content marketers out there know that influencer marketing is incredibly valuable because you can get what appears to be a genuine, authentic customer footage in your marketing mix. But at the same time, influence is actually very expensive, with posts upwards of $1,000, probably more like $20,000. It's very perfect and very inauthentic. And instead, what we allow you to do is to combine many of your real customers' videos into templated videos that actually look more authentic. And really, the reason why people do this as one of the brands of their marketing mix is because user-generated video is trusted about 7 times more than paid creative. But also, it's a lot cheaper. We always say that we offer a quick ABC: authenticity, breadth, and cost. And this is why people would use community video rather than, or as well as influencer video.
Fantastic. Well, talking to you is really bringing a lot of questions to mind, and it sounds like it's going to really help businesses with that authenticity and showing what's really going on behind the scenes to their potential consumers. So how can businesses turn on their user-generated content or UGC video tap, please?
Look, essentially, if you have an active community, and by that, if you're a brand that has a net promoter score above about 8 or you have a reach in your EDM of several thousand or more, then you already have a user base of potential videographers. Because with what we know we've been doing this for a couple of years, we know that most brands have a uptake rate of about 2 or 3%. You send out a campaign and you'll get 2 or 3% back. But what you find is it actually grows over time. So it's very much a network effect. So the first time you run a campaign, you may have to push a lot of levers. Ours is a very simple upload link, but even getting that out through your communication channels may take a bit of work. But then what you find is that once you get your first few entries in and then you publish those back onto Facebook or onto your social media, that encourages more, and then you get about 4%, and then by the time we have some clients now who get about 6 or 7% uptake from their really passionate brand advocates every time they push out a new campaign, and they're getting hundreds of video submissions.
Wow. So sounds like it's quite an easy process once you get started. Please talk more about the expected raising of 1.5 to 2 million US dollars seed of capital, please.
So look, essentially we've created a platform that is about 1,000 times cheaper than traditional video production, about 100 times quicker. We've spent a long time building that, and now we've got our marketing in place, and we know our targets and stuff. But we're raising $1.5 million now to commercialise that. So a lot of that money goes into marketing, about 660,000, and then some refinements around the product still, and also just in that video design. So we're looking for $1.5 million in seed round to really get us to the next stage. We think that in about a year's time we should have around 1,000 customers bringing about 100,000 contributors, making about 900 hours of video with our platform. And this is just the start. Our ultimate goal really is to really own the community video space. And what I mean by that is we think every Facebook group will ultimately have its own television channel, using technology like ours to easily gather clips and then produce them together, sequence them together into professional looking videos.
Fantastic. Well, I'm very excited to hear about this innovation, and I'm sure it's going to take a lot of frustration out of marketing for many businesses and using stock videos that don't always sell your story as well as you possibly could yourself. That was a fabulous show, Justin. We have to wind up there. Was there anything you'd like to add before we close off?
Not really, but look, I'm pretty easy to contact. If you Google my name or the name of the business, you can find me. If anybody out there would like to invest in the future of video.
Fantastic. Thanks again for your time, Justin. And this is Sage. If you're just joining us for the Expert Talks, we just had Justin Wastnage, the founder of Vloggi. And you can watch the full video at our YouTube channel, Kalkine Media. And I'll sign off for today, but watch this space for more. Until then, stay apprised and invest wise with Kalkine.